Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. If you hear some baby toys or hear a baby talking, she's in the floor over here. My baby's been through it the last week, y'all. If you watched the last video, you heard me talk about her having a fever of 104 almost. She got a shot, still don't know what it was. She is feeling bad from that. Now she's teething. She's a warrior, y'all. She just wants to be on her daddy's hip, so she's in here with me. So you might get a special guest. Today, we're going to talk about big time quarterbacks in the portal, y'all. Big time quarterbacks. Should Tennessee go after a quarterback in the portal? Did Fernando Mendoza, did he deserve the Heisman? We're going to talk about that. Also, talk about Pavia showing his true colors as usual. And Michigan investigating itself. That's just going to be a last little topic, nothing big. Y'all, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that like button. Get in the comment section. Share with your buddies. Share with your enemies. Share with your grannies, your grandpas, your aunts, your uncles, your moms, your dads, your cousins, everybody. Help a brother grow his channel. It's hard for me to get these videos to y'all, but I try to keep a good schedule. So I appreciate all y'all tuning in. Everybody that's subscribed, I appreciate you. If you're not, I still appreciate you for tuning in. God bless you. Let's get into it, y'all. First things first, we got some big time quarterbacks in the portal today. You already got Sam Levitt from Arizona State entering the portal. Today we got news. DJ Lagway, former five-star quarterback, entering the portal. Dylan Raiola, former five-star quarterback, entering the portal. Brandon Sorsby had a great year at Cincinnati this year, entered the portal. The only one we got any idea really where they're interested in so far that I've seen is DJ Lagway. And I can pull that up here, y'all. We'll see where, as of right now, his interests are Baylor, LSU, Miami. If I had to guess, I'd say Miami myself, maybe LSU, Lane Kiffin. But Miami's already said they're going to throw out a big bag at a quarterback, which they've done year after year so far since the portal, since Cristobal got there. So if I had to put a prediction in off of those right there, I'd say Miami, y'all. That's just my honest opinion on that. Also, Dylan Raiola, huge transfer quarterback. He had a really good year this year. Got hurt. Will he follow the Patrick Mahomes to Texas Tech? I mean, he already acts like Patrick Mahomes. He warms up like Patrick Mahomes. He literally is Patrick Mahomes. He's the Dollar General version of Patrick Mahomes. Does he go to Texas Tech and follow in Patrick Mahomes' footsteps, y'all? It wouldn't surprise me. He says he don't know why everybody compares him to Mahomes. He's his own person, but yet he warms up like Mahomes. He does everything Mahomes does. He wears his hair like Mahomes. Yeah, you look like him, but if you didn't act like him, people wouldn't say that. So I'm anxious to see if he goes to Texas Tech. If he does, he has no reason to talk about why do people compare me to Patrick Mahomes. Brandon Sorsby, a very good dual threat quarterback. He's a above average passer, very good athlete. He's probably going to transfer up, and he is a really good quarterback. He's underrated because he played for Cincinnati. I think whoever gets him will get a really good quarterback. Now, here's the big question. Should Tennessee go after a portal quarterback? There's already been talk behind the scenes that we are interested in Sam Levitt. I'm not sure if that would ever come to fruition or not. Somebody said we're not willing to pay enough. Heupel's not paid money like that in the portal before. I agree we haven't before, but the way our recruiting class went this year, the Adidas deal we got, an extra $10 million a year for players just off that Adidas deal, I could absolutely see Heupel and company going after a quarterback if they're not happy with where George McIntyre's development is, or if they're not trustworthy of Faison Brandon yet. I could see either one of those making us go after a portal guy. It's very possible. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Tennessee goes after a portal guy for a quarterback? Do you think if Aguilar gets an extra year, do you think we'll keep Aguilar? I kind of think we'll move on from Aguilar. That's my personal opinion on that. I think we will know real soon if we're going to go after a quarterback. I hate to say it, but I don't think Merklinger is even a real option. I think Merklinger ends up transferring as between McIntyre and a transfer guy to be the starter next year. Oh, don't you, girl. Y'all get a special visitor. But I think we will go after a portal quarterback. And then in 2027, we'll let McIntyre and Faison Brandon battle it out for the starting quarterback. That's my honest opinion. Like I said, I apologize, y'all. My sweet baby's teething. She's been sick. She just wants to be on her daddy's hip. Look. Tell everybody hi. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. Subscribe to my daddy's channel since I'm so cute. No, I appreciate all y'all for real. Now, y'all give me y'all's opinion on that. Do y'all think that we'll go after a quarterback in the portal? I personally think we're going to, unless McIntyre is just developed to the point they don't feel like they need to go get one. Now, Fernando Mendoza won the Heisman. Do y'all think he deserved the Heisman? Here's the Heisman votes. He had way more first place votes than anybody else. Pavia coming second. Jeremiah Lowe coming third. Julian Sayin coming fourth. Me personally, as much as I hate to say it, after the way he done us in Neyland, I thought Diego Pavia deserved the Heisman. I really did. I think he done enough to deserve the Heisman. That's just my personal opinion. Now, Mendoza, my problem with Mendoza is he really didn't have that great of stats. He just had a couple of plays during the season that were really good moments. And we're going to pull this up right here. It said he's 24th in passing yards in the country. One game with over 300 yards passing. One game. Comeback victory over 3-6 Penn State. That was supposedly his Heisman moment. That touchdown to win against Penn State. And then the third down fade route against Ohio State in the Big Ten Championship. I think he is a really good quarterback. I really do. But I just think altogether, Diego Pavia had a way better season. He had just more passing yards and more rushing yards. So Vandy got screwed out of the playoffs, and Diego Pavia, in my opinion, got screwed out of the Heisman. Now, of course, after Pavia lost the Heisman, what did he do? He posted on the internet, F all the voters, blah, blah, blah. That's probably the reason he didn't win the Heisman, y'all. Because the Heisman usually, they don't really go for guys that have bad attitudes, cocky, all that. It's kind of like the Masters in golf, y'all. They want people that are humble and all that. They don't want the last loudmouth that won it was Manziel, and he was just so damn good, they didn't have a choice but to give him the Heisman. I mean, he's literally that much better than everybody. But congratulations to Mendoza for winning the Heisman. I think he's going to end up being the first quarterback taken in the NFL draft next year. He's a really good quarterback. Indiana is flipping Big Ten champs, and Mendoza is flipping Heisman winner of 2025. If you don't know what I'm referencing, well, go watch Mendoza's interview after they won the Big Ten title. Like I said, I'm not so upset about it. I think Diego Pavia got absolutely screwed, but I think he was the better player this year. It kills me. He's old. That's part of why is how old he was. But I think he should have won it, but I'm not that upset Mendoza won it. He made plays when he needed to. I'm still impressed they beat Ohio State. I thought Ohio State would beat them pretty good. Somebody over here, tweepy. So what's y'all's opinion? Who do y'all think should have won the Heisman? Do y'all think they got it right with Mendoza? Or do y'all think Pavia should have been the one that won? I know, you're tweaky, baby. We got a quarterback that is an absolute portal abuser, y'all. TJ Finley. If that name sounds familiar, I'll tell you why in a second. He's suing for a 7th year of eligibility, y'all. A 7th year of eligibility. He played at Georgia State this year. He played at Western Kentucky last year, Texas State before that, LSU, Auburn. 7th time in the portal, y'all. He's played for Georgia State, LSU, Auburn, Texas State, Western Kentucky. They've got to do something about that, y'all. Should there be a cap on how many times a player can transfer? I think there should be. That's my personal opinion. I think you should get one free one, then after that, you have to sit out a year. We should not have guys transferring 7 years in a row. That's absolutely insane, y'all. That is absolutely nuts. 7 years. That's portal abuse, y'all. You've heard of spousal abuse, child abuse. That is portal abuse. 7 times in the portal. And trying to sue for a 7th year. That's what I've said on other videos. You should not be allowed to be a professional college athlete. That should just not be possible. That's what these guys are doing. Last year, Miami had a guy that had been in college for 9 years. 9 years, y'all. It's absolutely nuts. Another question. Which quarterback that's in the portal so far do y'all think is the best quarterback? Levitt, Sorsby, Lagway, or Raul? I'd say it's between Levitt and Raul. Lagway has the potential. If he gets with the right coach, I think his career will take off. Sunbelt Billy just wasn't the guy. But if I had to, from their production through their career so far, it's absolutely Levitt or Raul. Probably Levitt, but Raul is definitely right there. Michigan has had scandal after scandal after scandal to the point they've hired people to come investigate their own program. And like I said, how does Ward Manuel still have a job, y'all? How does Ward Manuel still have a job? They've had scandal after scandal after scandal. So to the point they've had to have somebody come in and investigate their athletic department. But yet the athletic director still has a job. Make that make sense. You had the sign stealing scandal. You had one of your coaches trying to meet up with a 13-year-old girl. You got so many coaches that have show causes from the cheating scandal before. Now, you got a coach that just got fired for an inappropriate relationship, went to the girl's house, threatened to kill her, kill himself, said his blood would be on her hands. He's sitting in jail. All this under the same athletic director, yet Ward Manuel still has a job, y'all. Y'all think Ward Manuel should have a job? I apologize I had to have the baby in this video. I need to get y'all some content. I try not to let y'all I try to do 4 to 5 videos a week. Like I said, she's attached to Daddy's hip. You heard her whining. Now she's fine. She's teething. She got a shot. We still don't know what it is. They said it was a flu shot. She had a fever for days. Life's been kicking my ass. Both my vehicles messed up last week. Got one finally running. Life's been tough, but I'm still blessed beyond belief. I praise God every day for all the blessings in my life. I appreciate all y'all tuning in. Y'all let me know y'all's thoughts on the topics. Who's the best quarterback in the portal right now? Does Tennessee go after a portal quarterback? Did Fernando Mendoza deserve the Heisman? And do you think Pavia didn't win it because of his attitude? Because that's why I think he didn't get it. I appreciate all y'all tuning in. I hope y'all have a great week. Hope you had a great Monday. We got the football. We got the playoffs this weekend, y'all. Tomorrow I'm gonna pick the playoff games, pick who I think is gonna be national title winner. Spoiler alert, it's not Indiana, it's not Ohio State. Thank all y'all for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button on your way out. If you don't do it for me, do it for this precious little girl right here. Look how cute. Cute and chunky. Look at her. Hit that like button. Get in the comment section. Help me get to 100 subscribers. I appreciate every one of y'all tunes in. God bless y'all, and go Vols.